In this video, I am going to solve question number 8 from exercise 7.1 for class 9. The question is as follow. In right triangle ABC, right angle at C, M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB is joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM is equal to CM. Point D is joined to point B. Then so that triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD. Second one, angle DBC is a right angle. Third one, triangle DBC is congruent with triangle ACB. And the fourth one, that is CM is equal to half AB. Now see what are the conditions here given. That is ABC. Look at here. ABC is a triangle and C is the right angle. That means it is the 90-degree. M is the midpoint. Since this point is the midpoint, so if it is midpoint, then BM is equal to AM. And another thing that is given here, join M, C is joined to M. C is here, so join here, and this line is produced to D here, such that DM is equal to CM. This one is equal to this one. And point D is produced to point D, and D is again produced to P here. So this picture, in this picture you can see we got this picture, and with this picture you have to prove these four things. So first we'll take the first one, that means we will prove triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD. Now see the picture here. If you see as these two triangles, we will compare this one and this one. Okay, just see one by one. In this picture you can see that M is the midpoint, as AB is the hypotenuse, M is the midpoint. So if M is midpoint, that then in this case AM, yani this portion, is equal to BM or MB. Again we have to join C and M in such a way that the line MD and CM is equal. It is already given here, so these two sides is equal, and the angle, that is AMC, this angle is equal with this angle. So in two triangle we see that two side and the angle between these side and these two side and this angle is equal. So by the property side angle side criteria, we can say that triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD. Just we have written here. Question number 1. Look at here. As AM is equal to BM, because M is midpoint, and triangle angle AMC is equal to BMD because vertically opposite angle, and the CM is equal to DM, that is given. So the criteria, that is side angle side, that means side angle side, we can say that triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD. Now the second, that is you have to prove triangle DBC is a right angle. So this one is right angle. In the picture, just see once again, since these triangles are congruent, so if these two triangles are congruent, it means this angle is equal to this angle. Clear? So if these two angles are equal, just see once again, this angle and this angle is equal. So you can see that these are the lines. Look at here. And if this line, it looks like BA. So if this angle and this angle is equal, then it is alternate interior angle. Just see in the proof of 2. Look at here. Just see here. since triangle AMC is congruent with triangle BMD, which we already proved, so we can say that angle MAC, so MAC means this angle, is equal to angle MBD. MBD means this angle, so these two angles are equal. So if you see, then you can see that it is a form of alternate interior angle. So if alternate interior angles is equal, then the line AC will be parallel to the DB. So we can say that AC parallel to DB. Now if the line AC parallel to DB, that means suppose this is AC, this line, and this is the DB line. If these two lines are parallel, then the line BC, that means this line is joining here, this line is here. So BC is a transversal. That means if it is transversal, that means the co-interior angle, this angle and this angle, will be 180 degree. Just I have written here, since AC parallel to BC, so BC is a transversal. So the angle BCA plus angle DBC, these two angles will be 180 degree, as these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. So as we know, angle ACB, that is 90 degree. So if it is 90 degree, then the angle DBC will be 90 degree, because just see here, since both two angle is 180 degree, so the value of angle BCA is 90 degree. So the angle DBC, we just put the value here, then it will be transposed from left to right, and it will be minus 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree. Angle DBC is 90 degree. This is the second proof. Just see here, this is the second proof. Now for the triangle, third one, that is triangle DBC is congruent with triangle ACB. See the picture, DBC, so DBC, this angle, this triangle, triangle ACB, look at here, ACB, these two triangles you have to prove as a congruent. Now see, I want to see here, I want to show you here. In the first, from this one, we can say that this side is equal to this side by CPCT. Again, this angle is 90 degree, this angle is also 90 degree. From here, we have already proved. So these two angles will be equal. Now you can see the side BC is common. Okay, so we can say this side, this angle and this side is equal to with this side, this angle and this side. So side angle side criteria is fulfilled here. Just see, that is the third. As AMC is congruent with BMD, so we can say AC is equal to BD. Just see here, AC is equal to BD, and BD is equal to, look at here, this triangle is already we prove it, these two angle is 90 degree, that is here, and BC is common, that is here. So by side angle side criteria, side angle side, we can say that triangle DBC is congruent with triangle ACB. Clear? So now the fourth one, that means we have to prove that CM is equal to half AB. See, just see the picture. This is the fourth one. Now till now we have already proved DBC and ACB is congruent. So if these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that the line DC is equal to AB by the CPCT. I will show here, DC, this line is equal to AB. Clear? Now it is already given that DC is equal DM is equal to CM. It is already given there in the question. So DM, look at here, is equal to CM. So we can write DM as a CM. Clear? Now the CM, see the picture once again. Look at here. This is the CM and this is the DC. So CM is equal to DC by 2 because M is as a midpoint in the case of line CD, because this portion is this portion equal, so M will be the middle point. So we can write CM as a DC by 2. Just see here. Now see here, if we write CM is equal to DC by 2, now in this case DC is equal to AB, so we put the value of DC as a AB just here, so it can be written as a AB by 2. So now see, CM is equal to 1 by 2 AB, CM is equal to 1 by 2 AB, and it can be written, look at here, this is the fourth proof. So all proofs are completed.